Hi, and welcome to Assigning Library of Congress subject headings. My name is Emily Nimsenkant, and I'll be your instructor. And we're going to start off by just talking about what we mean when we say the subject of a book or another library item. What is a subject, and then what is a subject heading, and how is that different from just the subject of a book? So to start off, what is a subject? Well, it's a pretty basic concept. It's what the book is about. It's the topic treated by a book, the matter discussed in a book or another item. And it can be any number of things. Any of these pictures here could be the subject of a book. It could be people, an individual, or a group of people. It could be an animal, like those kangaroos up there, inanimate objects like clocks, events like World War II, or places like Illinois. Basically, it's just whatever the item you're cataloging is about. So how is that different from a subject heading? Well, let's start with a couple of formalized definitions of the term subject heading. This one comes from the Online Dictionary for Library and Information Science. And according to them, a subject heading is the most specific word or phrase that describes the subject or one of the subjects of a work, selected from a list of preferred terms, otherwise known as a controlled vocabulary, and assigned as an added entry in the bibliographic record to serve as an access point in the library catalog. So basically, a subject heading is a specific term, and it comes from a controlled vocabulary, and it's used in a cataloging record. Here's another definition from Lois Mai Chan in her book, Library of Congress Subject Headings, Principles and Applications. And this one involves some of the mark formatting that relates to subject headings, which we also will talk about in this class. And Chan says that a subject heading is a heading in a 6xx field in a MARC bibliographic record, consisting of either a single element in an A subfield, or of an A subfield followed by subdivisions in subfields V, X, Y, and or Z, that designates what a work is or what it's about. So basically, a subject heading is a specific term that tells you what the subject of a work is. So how exactly is a subject heading different from just the subject? Well, an easy way to think about it is that the subject is kind of an abstract concept. You know, this guy sitting here thinking about a car, and he might be calling it a car or an automobile or a motor vehicle. But when it comes to a subject heading, it has to be one specific term that's used for the concept. So in this case, in the Library of Congress subject headings, the preferred term is automobiles. And so a subject heading is really one specific term that represents the more abstract concept that is the subject. And that's the difference between subjects and subject headings.